Spray Paint number 2 by Doris Charest. Here's a different way to use spray paint. I don't like this surface, so I'm going to paint on top of it to create a different background. So I spray a second color, and you can leave it like that if you want, but you don't have to. Here I'm going to take a piece of paper, put it on top. See how it lifts some of the paint? And I get some of the underneath part and some of the texture from the paper as well. So you just put your paper down and lift. Rub a little bit first. I can add more paint if I don't like it. The beauty of spray paint is you don't have to stop. You can create whatever you want. And another thing you can do is just scrape into that spray paint and create a texture there too. And that's just a different way to use spray paint. Not very many people do this. Basically, they just spray and leave it, or create stencils and then spray through the stencils. But this is another way of using spray paint. So you don't like that texture, you just spray some more on top and add more texture. So here I'm trying to repeat the texture that I had before, and I'm trying to create like an X composition, or maybe a T composition, and that's a great background. I can take a tool and scrape into the paint and add more marks if I want to. I can just add more paint on top of those marks and scrape again and see the color underneath. It's just a fun way to start a painting and not worry too much about what's happening. Just play with the paint and enjoy. So I'm going to spray again like this and have it a little more subtle. So I love the way that looks, and I like the effect of the muted marks. So that's another thing you can do, or you can keep spraying. There's a lot of options there with spray paint. This spray bottle is creating a lot of spots, and that's okay this time. It's not always okay every time. So I have spots, I have marks. I'm going to just take paper and do like a printmaker and remove some of the paint. I'm doing this outside. You can see some of the cement blocks underneath. Be careful when you're spraying. Don't do it so much indoors. It is very smelly and is considered toxic. So have fun, and we'll see you in the next section.